Hello everyone, this is Crypto Hill back again with another video today. Today's video is actually going to be an analysis of Bitcoin and Ethereum and why we think they're going to continue to move lower and using methods that we've already explained in a previous video. When Bitcoin, I believe, was at 48,000, we said that it was going to go to 42. Now, this is just going to be an extension of that video because Bitcoin has been in a pretty big downtrend over the last couple of days. Now, one major thing I want to point out here is this 45,000 level support that Bitcoin had. So you can see this is a 4-hour candle chart. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches on this 45,000 level support within the last, I would say, month. Now, one thing to point out here is this was a huge level of support because of how many times Bitcoin touched it and then was able to bounce back up. Now, the problem with this is here you can see, and this was recent, when you have your descending wedge here, Bitcoin was trading within this region. Now, because it broke that 45K support, now there's no bottom. It's going to be very hard. You can scroll across the chart. It's going to be very hard to determine where Bitcoin is going to find a new level of support. Now, because it broke the 45K level, that's why you saw such a big move down quickly, because this was the previous support for about a month, right? And because it moved down in one 4-hour candle, you can see it goes from 46,500 down to 44,700. Now you have a $2,000 move in a 4-hour candle. It broke straight through the support. There was no consolidation along it. Another thing to point out here is if Bitcoin was able to make it to the end of this wedge, we would have had a clearer picture if it was going to move up or move down. It didn't make it to the end. It actually broke through, as I just mentioned, with a single candle. Now, another thing I want to point out here is this liquidation candle. And we've mentioned this in previous videos, but it's also important to remember that Bitcoin hasn't touched the 42,000 level yet. So now what this indicates, because this liquidation candle has not been filled, as you can see, Bitcoin has not touched the 42,000 level since that liquidation candle. We believe that Bitcoin is going to continue to trade down to the low 42,000s in order to be able to fill that liquidation candle. And then from there, we'll have a clearer picture if there's a new support being formed at 42,000, and if there's not, Bitcoin might be able to go lower. But what is important to remember here is this liquidation candle here has to be filled in order for Bitcoin to stop its downtrend and actually move up. Now, if Bitcoin reaches down to the 42,000 level, which we believe it will, there's a good chance that once that candle is filled, Bitcoin will find a new support and will be able to, in turn, start an uptrend from that point.